Hi. Today I'm going to go ahead and talk about education. It's one of those things that honestly we need to go ahead and address. Let's take a look at it. We used to learn from books. It's understandable. We've used it for a long time. It's tried and true. But what are we not using? We're not using the internet. We have all of this information, this technology that can go ahead and empower us to do incredible things, but all we seem to want to do is share dogs scratching their balls. Why is that what we're going to? Is that progress? No, I don't think that's progress at all. And instead, that's what I want to talk about today. How we as a society and as a people can actually use technology to go ahead and work with education so that we're no longer going to be stupid, but we're actually going to be empowering people with knowledge. Knowledge is one of those things that it doesn't matter what it's about, it's going to make you a better person. If you know one thing through and through, you can actually go ahead and relate that information into other fields that possibly you don't know about. So, what I'm going to go ahead and talk about is how we can use technology today in order to go ahead and further, not hinder, our education as people as a whole. Because honestly, if we can get everyone educated, we're all going to be a lot happier. First thing that we need to do, we need to go ahead and distance ourselves away from books. Okay, I understand. That's going to piss off a hell of a lot of people. But the thing is, honestly, books can be used for good and they can be used for evil. This sort of book is used for good. This book is good. I haven't read this book myself, but it's on the bookshelf right here. This is easily read. This is able to be understood by almost everybody. You can go ahead and read this effectively, efficiently, in a short period of time. The books that I'm talking about are actually our education books. Let's take a look at one of those. When you're in school, how many people actually go ahead and read something this big? Look at this. Are you telling me that this is actually a concise story that you can go ahead and read and understand and enjoy? Because there's no point in actually going through something if you're not going to enjoy it. Why do I say that? Because if it's not enjoyable, all of this is for nothing. You're going to get a little bit of information out of it, but you're not going to get that whole much. And it's not going to stick with you for very long. Just long enough for you to go ahead and take a test, maybe pass it, maybe get a B, C, something like that. And then afterwards, all of the information in here, stored good, it's gone. It doesn't matter. So what can we do about this? This is something that I've thought about for a decent long time. Honestly, everyone loves videos. Everyone loves videos. Yes. The whole idea behind a video would be to go ahead and cover the general ideas. That way, you can actually use a supplement that would only be about this many pages. Oh my God, isn't that incredible? It'd only be about 30 or 40 pages. And that would be what's used to go ahead and fill in the gaps that the video doesn't actually go ahead and fill in. But the video itself would go ahead and cover all of these giant, huge topics that honestly you don't really want to read about because it's a pain in the ass. And because it gets lost in the language of this many pages. So if we go ahead and we actually restructure it, we can actually have collaboration from several different authors who are all doing the same sorts of things. They can go ahead and collaborate. They can go ahead and work together. They can find the best possible way to go and actually get this information to people. Now, I know there's going to be a couple of people who are saying, well, actually, I learn better when I actually read something. That's what the supplement's for. And also, you know what? I hate to say it. At one point in time, you did not know how to read. How did you learn how to read? Oh my God. You used visual stimulus. Everyone does it. It's actually the most effective way to go ahead and learn for most people. Why? Because that's the first way that we learned how to go ahead and learn anything. That's how we learn how to learn, through reading. So without that, reading this, all of this, is worthless. So why don't we go ahead and use that? I think it would be great. That's what I'm going to try and start to do here. I'm going to start to use this mostly for myself, but I hope other people can go ahead and get something out of it also. I'm going to go ahead and actually be making little videos that help explaining stuff that's not going to be from a book, but I'm going to make it so that the next person will not have to go through and read that book. So that the next person we'll be able to go through, just watch, understand the big topics, and then, hey, I want to go ahead and learn more. And then go ahead and follow links that hopefully I'll go ahead and I'll provide that will go ahead and fill in those gaps and create a full, deeper understanding of the venues that they want to go ahead and elaborate upon. So that's what I'm thinking this is going to be. Come back, check it out. If you think that this is a good idea, awesome. If not, stop watching.